Welcome to the Tarantula Collective. My name is Richard, and I just got back from the 4-year anniversary of Tie Dyed Tarantulas in Princeton, West Virginia. It was a blast. We had a great time. It's always good seeing Louie and Brian and everybody out there in that area. They have some very cool tie-dyes and amazing tarantulas in stock at their store. Now, I've been doing a lot of traveling recently. I went to Toronto, to Colorado, and to Orlando. All in the past month, and I'll have some videos on those trips coming out soon. I've just been so busy I haven't had time to sit down and edit them, but there'll be a lot of cool content coming to you in the next couple of months. So make sure you're subscribed and like this video so YouTube knows to recommend the new videos to you as soon as I get them uploaded. But I wanted to make a video real quick to share with you guys because I just picked up some really cool species while at the Tie Dyed Tarantula. I got 5 tarantulas and a really cool species of roach. Now, I've been keeping this genus for a while. I've got a bunch of adults behind me, but I couldn't pass up the chance to get some little babies. So this is a Syracosmus elegans and a Syracosmus leetzi, 2 amazing species. These are little tiny slings. I don't even know if I'll be able to get them on camera, but we're gonna rehouse them into their new enclosures. And what I am using are these tarantula crib sling enclosures. Now, I'll have a link down below in the description as well as a pinned comment. You can use that link and it'll automatically give you 10% off all your purchases at Tarantula Cribs. But if you don't use a link, you can also use my affiliate code TTC10 at checkout. So I've got this set up here. I've got a couple pieces of cork bark in there so it has some web anchors if they want to do any webbing, but at this size, they mainly just stay down in a burrow. And they are tiny. Like, you can't even really see just how small they are, but this is a very small vial. I can see a little bit of webbing, but oh, there it is. I don't know if I can get the camera to focus on it. He's such a little guy. You can barely see his little feet back there. It's so small. Now, this species easily could have stayed in that vial, but I really want to use one of these Tarantula Cribs enclosures, and they have very small ventilation holes, so there's no worry this spider is going to get out. Now, I'm going to give it a little spritz of water, and it goes off into hiding. All right, Syracosmus elegans is done. Up next is the Syracosmus leetzi. This is the Colombian dwarf tarantula. It's also some rumored to be in Venezuela too. I don't know, but we'll go ahead and get this one moved over. Similar situation. It's made a little web burrow. I see you. There she is. Look how little. I'll put my finger there just so you get an idea just how small they are. Very little. She is on the tip of this paintbrush. All right, up next, I am going to be using the Tarantula Cribs. This is the small cuboid, or I don't know. It's a cool little enclosure. It's not one of the sliders. This one just has a lid that comes right off. And going in this enclosure is a spider I'm very excited about. This is the Youthless species Brawn, the Chilean bronze tarantula. Now, if you know anything about Youthless species, they are beautiful. They're dwarf tarantulas, but they're also very docile and very slow growing. So I'm gonna see if I can get her to just kind of come out. Get a little footage of her. You can see she's a beautiful spider, but she is very small. She's just a little sling, and we're gonna get her set up in here. She'll probably be in this enclosure for a very long time. Oh, look at that. She's on my fingernail. So you can see just how tiny that spider is. Oh, she's big mad. All right, let's get her in her new home. So as you can see, she's got more than enough room in here. For this tarantula, we're gonna be using the Tarantula Cribs Tarantula Collective Neon Green enclosure. Already got it set up as well. And in this will be the Bumba Horrida, or the Brazilian Redhead Tarantula. Now she's actually got some good size on her. You can see her moving around in there. She definitely needed to get out of this. Let's go ahead. Whoop, and she just rolled right out. Oh, this enclosure is perfect for her. She is a beauty. You can definitely see why they call her the Brazilian Red. That's an awesome tarantula. And now the final tarantula, and that is the Idiothelli mira, which is the bluefoot baboon, a fossorial tarantula. So we're gonna be using this 6-inch cube. I think it's a 6-inch, it might be a 4-inch cube. That would make more sense. Yeah, 4-inch cube. I got the extended lid on there, small ventilation, filled up mostly with substrate. I got a little starter burr over here, and I got a couple pieces of cork bark. It's a cork branch and a cork bark that they can use for webbing, because sometimes the species really likes to web up. As you can see as I open this, there's already some good webbing there. This tarantula can be fast, but she's not very big, so I think we'll be okay. And we'll just kind of get her to run out that, whoop, and she's gone. It's actually probably a little big for her, but I wanted an enclosure that was going to give her plenty of depth to the substrate. Even though she's small, I think she'll really appreciate that. Let's see if I can get her out here in the light some so we can actually see her. Such a cool tarantula, but as a sling, she doesn't have, you can kind of see the blue feet, but not really. All right, and finally, the last one is Halloween hissing cockroaches, which I'm really excited about. Now for them, I've got a bunch of them. A fan came out to the Tie Dyed Tarantulas and brought Brian and Louie some. They brought me some as well. They look awesome. And what I'm using is it's a 15-gallon aquarium. I've got it set up with some of the Biodude Terrarania substrate, and it's got a really flimsy screen. Like this is that really terrible kind of wire mesh screen. Not really conducive for tarantulas. Yeah, let's get some of these roaches in here. And I'm also gonna put a heat pad on the back so they'll have a warm spot, but I'll do that once I get them over there on the rack. But really, these guys, they just want to get out. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. This is an insane amount of roaches. There's one hanging on. I mean, this paper towel is just covered in them. Look, front and back. And these guys are big. I mean, look at this. Look at that beautiful roach. And she's not even the biggest one. Don't hiss at me. That one's got a roach on its back. And of course, gotta give him a skull. So there we go. That is my haul from the Tie Dyed Tarantula 4th year anniversary party. So a huge congratulations to Louie and Brian from the Tie Dyed Tarantula. 4 years, that's amazing. I can't wait to come back for the 5-year anniversary. And thanks for these amazing tarantulas. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to pick up any of these cribs or any of the substrates or natural decor that I used making these enclosures, I got the substrate and stuff from the Biodude, so there'll be links to the tarantula cribs and the Biodude down below in the description. And if you use those links, it does come back to help support the channel. They're affiliate links, so I do get a small commission. Doesn't cost you anything more. In fact, in most cases, it saves you 10%. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking and sharing these videos, and for using the affiliate links and everything you guys do to support the channel to make sure I'm able to come back every week and do this. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate you. So if you want to see more, I will link my nature documentaries right here and some other videos you might have missed right here. As always, I appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for buying Tarantula Collective merchandise, and I will see you next Tuesday. Ha 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 ha!